Hey guys, and welcome back. It is January now for our Swansea series and our first season of our journey with the Swans. And so that means we could see some faces leaving and some faces coming in. It's likely you'll see some faces such as Nathan Dyer, we did say last time, has been given the option that if someone comes in to buy him, I will let him go, as long as we get a good price for him. Sam Klukas also wants to leave, and I said he can if he wants. He's a player I don't really feel like I need, so it just feels like a waste of money having him when we could just sell him on and bring in a player for a different position that we actually need. Also, we might be seeing Narsingh go. Narsingh has been asking to get more first-team football, and I basically said I couldn't give it to him, you know, with Ayew in such good form, and then we've got Markovic playing quite nicely. I like the way he plays, and then Dyer is just really good to come on as a substitute. I just didn't trust him. I did say at the beginning of the season I'd give him a chance, and I did give him that, but he didn't impress me as much as those guys when he came on the pitch. So we could be selling two wingers. That could be a slight problem, but we'll see how things go, and we'll see what we can sell, get the right price in. I'll only sell them if I can get the right price, of course. Now, but let's move away from that. That's for the possible future this season. We've only just started January, so I have to wait and see how the transfers go. If we get the right price in, I'll have to bring in some new faces. I've got a number of people in my shortlist right now that my scouts have been bringing me in. There could be some interesting ones to look at, but we need to get the money first. We have no money right now. Let's talk about the last month. Last month, I did say I was really worried about the next month because we had a number of injuries to our left backs and right backs, so we were going really short on these players. That was going to make it really difficult, and we had some big teams to play against, and we had lots of games to play. But you know what? I was actually really happy with how this last month went. I don't think I could have asked for any more than what we got in this last month. Got some points against some big teams. I was very happy with the performances. I've been hearing online a lot of people have been having difficulty with FM18, and I will say, if that's true possibly, what I've noticed is that when I've been playing, especially on this series of Swansea, I take in the reports on the other teams from my coaches and scouts. I use that a lot, and whenever I play against different teams, I always kind of tinker with my tactics, slightly corresponding to what that team's good at or bad at, based upon what my scouts information has been given to me. And that seems to be working out. I think this last month we can see that working out for us most of the time. Last time you guys were here, we had the Battle of the Birds Part 2, and we managed to win 1-0. Again, not the greatest of battles. You know, I've been saying this. I've been kind of taking on my inner Tony Pulis to come through in this season. I say it's been working wonders so far. Then we came up against Man City. Obviously, Man City have a ridiculous team, really good team, worth so much money. But we managed to get a draw 2-2, and I think overall, I was very happy with how my team performed here. We went very defensive, we tried to really get piled into the game, you know, to stop them from getting good shots. You can see here they had 14 shots, but only 4 on target, because our guys were just getting stuck in, not allowing them to get any good chances. And because Fernandez and Mawson are very, well, they're not too aggressive, I guess. They don't seem to get red cards and stuff. So I've been very happy with how my defenders have been throughout the season. We managed to get only 9 shots, but 9 shots against Man City to their 14, I think is really good. And we had more shots on target than they did. So that was really good. 51% possession as well. I've been trying to get the possession for me to hold a bit more possession. I know I've been going a bit more defensive countering with less possession, kind of like a Leicester-esque thing when they won the league. But I would rather play defensive, like maybe sort of standard with more hold of the game. But we have to deal with what we've got, and this is what I've got. How it went was Jordan Ayew scored the first goal in the 2nd minute. An amazing run, an amazing goal by an amazing player. He has been great for us, and that's why I'm quite happy to let people like, you know, Narsingh go, because he's just been great on the wing there. Then Kevin De Bruyne scored. Then David Silva scored. And just, I think, before half-time that was. Maybe it was just after. Yeah, it's probably just after half-time. Tammy Abraham, who has been just like Jordan Ayew. Those two have been our main men, I think, this season. Tammy was able to score a goal and make it 2-2, and we held on till the end. And that point is massive, away to Man City. I couldn't believe it. It showed maybe Man United are just better. I don't know. Man United destroyed us, but we were able to hold off against Man City. After that, we came up against Huddersfield, and I don't know what happened here. As you can see, we lost 2-0. And this felt a lot like the Bournemouth game. Maybe it's because of the previous results and how well we've been doing. Maybe I was a bit too overconfident. I kind of went against what our tactics have been against other teams, and I don't think I was really prepared. Huddersfield have some really good attacking players right now, and they were able to just take the game to us, and they just controlled the game most of the time. They didn't look completely stable. They had a lot of misses and stuff. You see 17 shots, 7 on target, but only 2 goals. The shots they were having were not great, but it wasn't enough, and we were not making anywhere near enough chances. Look at 39% of the ball. I said before, it's not always what's important, but I was very surprised because I was trying to hold more of the game against Huddersfield than I had done against Man City. So I was very disappointed with this result. 2-0 against Huddersfield. I really thought we could have beaten them. Seeing as we've been getting good results against other people, and then Huddersfield, I think I just underestimated them possibly. After that, we came up against Liverpool, and we also lost against Liverpool, this time 2-1 at home. Very happy though with how the team played. I felt we definitely could have got away with something in this match with the way we were playing, but we just weren't getting enough good quality, and we weren't able to hold off Liverpool. Bonnie managed to get a nice little goal here. That goal was really good by Nathan Dyer. He just kind of swung in, a little ball in to Bonnie's feet, and he scored. Salah scored though, and Coutinho scored, and he just got that goal later. Markovic got another injury though. He's been getting way too many injuries. We had such a big problem with injuries at this moment in time. After that game, we got back Norton, because Norton got an extra like 2 or 3 games ban. So we didn't have our other right back. So we didn't have him or Rangel for those matches. So those are some difficult games, and you see that really hurt us. Maybe that's why we couldn't beat Huddersfield, possibly. I don't know. It felt like that game we had against Bournemouth, where we just couldn't beat them. I don't know. After that, we played against Stoke in the League Cup quarter-final, and look at this. I was trying to do a similar thing I did against Huddersfield, but I changed it a little bit to suit more Stoke, because obviously Stoke's really good at making headers, but I think it said they have not scored many goals. That was it. Yeah, they weren't very good at shooting. So I tried to take that to our advantage, and everything just went perfectly. As you can see here, similar amount of shots, similar amount on target, pretty much similar possession, but 4-0, we just dominated them when it came to being clinical. Jordan Ayew scored 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes. Abraham scored another goal as well, and Dyer scored a nice little last-minute goal just to add to the humiliation. And we are now in the semi-final of the League Cup. I really am so happy about that. Being able, if we can get to the League Cup final, that would be amazing. I think it would only be the 2nd time Swansea have been to the League Cup final, and last time they won it. So for me, this would be a great achievement for our first season. We've been drawn against Southampton for the semi-final of the League Cup. That's not too bad. The other choices were Bournemouth and Man United, and we've lost to both of them so far in this season. So Southampton were actually the one I wanted. So that was probably the best result we could have got. So I was very happy with that. We just have to beat them over the next 2 legs. I'm going to record that as well. So what you'll find is this month we're going to play the game against Watford for the start of the month. Then I'll do a recording of these 2 matches, but I won't talk about the other games. We'll leave that for the February month. We'll talk about what happened in the rest of the month and also transfers. The semi-final game will just be the semi-final game. No other information. We're not going to talk about transfers or anything. We're just going to talk about the semi-final. Unless I have brought in some players, because then obviously you'll notice and I'll probably be playing them. So there may be a little bit of news, but I won't go into depth about what I'm planning to do if I haven't finished it yet. But very happy about that. Really hope we can get to the final. Come on, guys. After that, we played against Chelsea, and this was probably my favourite game of the entire month. Everything just went to plan. And this is what I've loved. Most of the time, things have just gone to plan. How I've planned the team. You can see here against Chelsea, They had 2 shots on target during the entire game. I'll tell you what, after the first half, if I remember correctly, they had 0 shots on target, and we had 1. So I was thinking, this is amazing. This is going exactly as I planned. Chelsea at the moment are in first place in the league. Getting a 0-0 draw against them is exactly really what I wanted, just getting a draw. So I was very happy with the players. Sanchez even got a red card in the 84th minute. I thought we just lost it there, but the players were able to hang on, and we kept it to a draw. That was a great result. Like I said, that was just an example of when you plan things, you put the tactics to a certain thing, you can get it how you want sometimes. So that was really nice. After that, we played against West Brom, and this game was away from home. Again, Battle of the Birds, again, but we managed to win. We always win the Battle of the Birds. Yeah, even against Tottenham. What is it against the clubs with birds? We seem to be good against birds. But yeah, we beat West Brom 2-0. Really happy with the result and the way the guys played here. You could see again, we were able to kind of hold West Brom from getting good shots on our goal. And that's what we've been really good at this entire season, is stopping teams from getting good shots. We can't always stop them from getting shots like those big teams, but we're stopping them usually from getting good shots on our goal. And that's exactly what I want. Especially West Brom, who do have some good attacking players in like Rondon and stuff. We got more shots, you can see 5 on target, similar possession. Kai scored an amazing free kick. It goes to show you, we do not need he who must not be named, who betrayed us for Everton. I'm not going to say his name. But Kai, he's good for free kicks. I said that before, and it was really nice to see that happen, him scoring a really nice one against West Brom. Then Tammy scored another goal. Again, Tammy just scoring goals. I really like him. After that, we played against Southampton. Now, we know we're playing against them in the semi-final. Would have been nice to get a good result against them, but you know what? 1-1 draw away from home, I was very happy with. They scored the first goal, and Tammy, it's Abraham again. What is it with Abraham? He is going to be such a good striker. I really want to buy him, but I'm worried Chelsea will ask for ridiculous money, or they just don't want to sell him. You can see overall the game went quite nicely. They, though, did get a lot of shots on target, which surprised me. They were very good on their attacking. I think we were quite lucky in this game to get 1-1. But I really would like to buy Tammy at the end of the season. He's worth 14 million. I feel like in real life, if we'd have offered, like... See, this is the thing that annoys me. We have a striker we bought last year, the Spanish guy. I've forgotten his name. Why have I forgotten his name? Baston. He just didn't seem to perform. He was like 15 million. I feel like if last year or this year we bought Tammy for 15 million, Chelsea would have sold him, because I don't think he's going to go to the Chelsea first team, or at least they don't expect him to. So I feel like if we'd bought him like this year for 15 million instead of Baston the year before, we could have had Tammy, and he's obviously better. I'm getting annoyed as well because he's playing well. It might mean Chelsea don't want to sell him anymore. But that's what's been going on there. Other than that, there's only been like one thing at the club. One of my coaches has left. He went to go and manage Sheffield Wednesday. That was Makaleli. Good for him. Very happy to see our coaches and people on our staff going to go do big things. Always proud to see that. But it does mean we need to look for another coach. So I put an advert in. We're also looking for a head of youth development. I would quite like that. So we'll see what people come in for the adverts and see what we can find. But today, with a live commentary against Watford. Now, Watford currently are 9th in the Premier League. They're playing very well. Marco Silva is a manager that's definitely going up in people's recognition all the time. Last season in real life, he did a really good job, but he was then taken by Watford. Obviously, hot property at the time, you know, not for like a big club, but definitely for a mid-range team. He definitely was hot property. So I think he's done a good job at Watford so far. Roberto Pereira, he is their main key player. Very good stats overall. Good attacking playmaker, possibly. Yeah. 38.5 million. That is an expensive player. Wow. How much did they pay for him? 10 million. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. If they were to resell him, wow, they could get lots of money for him. This could be a tough game for us, but again, I keep saying almost every game is a tough game. I think that's something with the Premier League that really shows that. Every game I go against, I think, oh, this will be a tough game. And yeah, I think, actually, yeah, that's because the Premier League is a tough league. A lot of these teams, even the lower ones, are still tough teams to play against. We can see at Brighton, though, doing woefully at this point in time. Not looking good for their survival chances. Even Newcastle now are 6 points away. It could be over for them. We'll have to wait and see. Man City, though, not doing well so far. Pep was actually sacked, I think, about 2 weeks ago. So, no more Pep at Man City. It didn't work out for him, apparently, on the game. You can see a goal conceded 7th best, but goal scored, we're not doing the best. So, really not too much to talk about when it comes to the club in general. We're more just talking about what the results were last month. You know, a lot of games last month. But this month, hopefully, we should have some news when it comes to transfers and stuff. I'm hoping we can bring in some exciting faces into the club. And we still have quite a few injuries going on. Federico Fernandez was just injured for a few weeks, so we are without him, which is very annoying because he's been really good for us over the season so far. Angel Rangel is out still for a few weeks and possibly a couple of months. Martin Olsen will almost be back in 7 days. He's been out for quite a while. Nas Singh is also injured, but we're not really going to use him. Markovic will be back as well in 6 days. So we've had quite a few injuries. Last month was terrible for injuries. So we've had to make do with what we've got. So I was very happy with the results that we had. Other than that, it's kind of what you expect. Sanchez, you know, Mesa. Kai has gone for the defensive midfielder, not Britton. Britton, I felt, should go on the sideline a bit there. I think Kai was playing quite well. It would be nice to see him get some more free kicks, possibly. So hopefully we get to see him play like that. Other than that, Norton's back in the team. Bartley has been given a chance as defensive centre-back. Now, it says that Van der Horn is better than Bartley, but I quite like Bartley. I want to give him a chance. Obviously, he was injured very early on in the season, so maybe that's why. Personally, I think Bartley can play quite well. Van der Horn has maybe some better physicals when it comes to like jumping and strength, but Bartley I think is a little bit faster. Got a bit better marking and tackling. I prefer those raw numbers in a way, so I'm going to give Bartley a chance here. Hadara has been pretty good actually. He's looking pretty tired though, but we haven't really got anyone to replace him with really, so we're going to have to try and make do with what we've got. Martin Olsen will be back soon, so hopefully he can come in to help him out, go back into the first team. But yeah, and hopefully Nathan Dyer just advertised himself. Pushing higher up, getting stuck in, low crosses to Abraham, because Watford I think is quite good at headering. And I'm doing get stuck in because I think they're very good at shooting. They've got some very good attacking players, so we're going to try and stop them from getting good shots on our goal. Help out, you know, Fab, because he's been very good as well. Just everyone's been playing so well. I can't believe how well we're doing so far in the Premier League. We're currently 7th, I think. Though I don't think obviously that will. I still don't think that will continue. But we're now over halfway through the season, so I don't know. It's been very exciting. We're at home today, so let's be positive. Let's give these fans their money's worth. Okay, apparently that made Mesa stressed. You're the captain. You can't be stressed. You come to this one having struggled a little of late. Really? Struggling? I mean, we had a draw, then the win before that. I don't think we're struggling. No comment. It's a stupid question. How do you think a gap of just 1 day since playing Southampton could affect your players? It's not ideal. It certainly doesn't make things easier. We'll just have to cope, yeah. The transfer window is open once more. Bring in with it speculation of your plans for Swansea. Will there be any deals in the coming weeks? Yeah, there are areas in the team I want to improve. Some people want to leave. We're probably going to see some stuff going on at Swansea. Do you feel your ambition for the club are matched by the chairman? Yes. I think they're fine. There's been a lot of speculation this week around the future of Sean Dyche, with pundits critical and some fans apparently losing patience. I hope they stick with him. You shouldn't, you know, knee-jerk decisions are never good in football. How much of a boost is Andre Carrillo's absence to your chances of winning? No comment. Not bothered about that. Not going to talk about transfers today, guys. Move on, move on. We're here for the match. And here we go. The Liberty Stadium. Swans everywhere. And here we go. Kai. Back to Bartley. But obviously this is the first half. A little highlight. That leads to nothing. Apparently we had a shot when that first came up. I did not see a shot at all. But yeah. I'm thinking though now, with how well we've been playing. Ooh, free kick. Oh! Yes! And that is what I'm talking about. Mesa with an awesome little free kick there. Ayew just showing that little class that he has. Look at it. Look at that. One touch into goal. Mwah. Just perfect. That is Ayew. He's one of those players that has that magical foot. He just has that magic foot that sometimes can do wonders. And he's done that for us so many times this season. Definitely, if you're playing Swansea in your own save, use Jordan Ayew on the wing. He's so good at supporting in an attacking role because he can come in and score goals himself, but he's also very happy to support. Abraham there. Abraham in particular, both of them have been working really well together at passing the ball. I should probably put this to extended. Apologies. They've both been working really well at just passing the ball to each other and do some play in there. Here they come with a free kick. With Carlson. Ooh. Pereira right there with a nice strong strike, but Fab not able to grab the ball, but at least save it. Okay, they're going for a ball to there from the corner. Gray. Pereira gets the ball in, but not a good little ball in. Fab can handle that. Okay, terrible throw by them. Could this be an opportunity here for Abraham? Abraham should have passed to Dyer. Probably a good chance of him there, but we're looking quite good, you know. Possession-wise, Watford has most of the possession, but we're getting some good shots. Here they come again. It's going back and forth right now. Good save by Fab. That is what he's about. But yeah, I was going to say before, actually, unless this is a goal. Oh, God. Okay, that was close. Okay. Okay, that was close. And my heart needed a second there. Kai. Back to Hadara. Sanchez. Back to Kai. Back to Mesa. Mesa, who kicked that? Was that Mesa trying to kick? I don't think that was Mesa. I think one of the Watford players got that. Kai there. Not scared to go in for a nice sliding tackle. Here they come again. Gray. Deeney. Dangerous player. Oh my. And did you see that? Could anyone save that ball? Pereira just striking it with his foot. And Fab tried to stop it, and it just went out of his hands. Look, watch that. Let's watch this again. That was ridiculous. How strong he hit that. It like went into Fab's hand and just rocketed off. That was an incredible shot. But as I was saying before, I'm starting to think maybe we could actually get, you know, a mid-table position by the end of the season. I didn't think it was possible, but it just keeps going. I kept saying we need to try, you know, lower our expectations, but it just keeps going. So I'm thinking maybe we could try and get that mid-table position. Not completely decided yet, but I think it could happen. We'll have to wait and see. But that was a good strike. They're getting some really good shots at the moment. They're quite good at long shots, it seems, which is not good for me because that's what I keep trying to get, you know, other teams to try and use so they don't score, but it's not working against Watford. We are getting a few shots ourselves, so I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to keep faith in my strategy, going to keep faith in my tactics. You know, I've been doing these tactics and stuff and just changing them as I have been these last few games, and it's been working out, you know. And if we lose this game, not a big deal. We did really well last month, and so far we're doing amazing as it is, you know. We're almost to 40 points. I think we're on 31 points right now. So we only need 9 more points to get to 40. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with how things are at the moment from what I was expecting at the start of the season. Okay. Looking okay. We've still got 15 minutes of the first half. There's lots of time left. It's just been going back and forth, shooting and shooting. Making me nervous. They've got a yellow, though. That could be good. We have no yellows right now. No, oh, yes, there we go. Pereira is injured. That is great. He's their best player. He did an amazing goal. Good save there by Fab. He can't stop their shots, though. They're such powerful shots, he can't grab them. Abraham gets the ball to Mesa by deflection. Wasn't really Mesa's fault there. But, yeah, not happy with that. That was a really good opportunity for a counter-attack. Kind of wasted. The home fans must be buzzing. This is probably a good game to watch for the home fans. back and forth. Very different to the other games you guys have seen so far. This is not a Tony Pulis game right here. This is a paradox game, I guess. This is how I want the team to play, really. But a bit more possession I prefer, but I can't get him to play like that right now. Rickarlson, getting it to Deeney. Back to Pereira. Hopefully he makes mistakes. Nope, no, he's not making mistakes. Okay, back to Pereira. Deeney. I don't want to see Deeney shoot. He's got a really powerful foot as well. This is what I mean. Watford have got some really good long shot takers, it looks like. Some really people with powerful feet. Kaloba. Deeney. Ooh. Okay. I got a bit worried though when Deeney got in position there. I thought if he shoots from there, we could be in trouble. Norton, though, we're a throw in. Kai. Mesa. Mesa, I've not seen a good game from him today. He didn't react well when I said this is for the fans. So maybe this is not his day today. Maybe he's a bit nervous. Mesa gets it down to Dyer. Dyer's going to go on a run and gets it to Sanchez. Abraham gets it to Mesa. Oh. Mesa. I was really hoping he could make up for what I felt has not been good play so far, but wasn't meant to be. We've got to half-time. Pretty decent game. I think either side could have easily scored more than one goal. Regional possession will in central areas in the middle of the third pitch is good. Struggle for possession in the opposition's half. That's very normal for our team because we don't have many players in the attacking kind of area. Good shots to touch ratio. Okay, Jordan Ayew obviously is the best performance. Alfie has been the worst one. 4 passes completed. Yeah. Robert Pereira obviously been the best one, yeah. Those two are the goal scorers, of course, they've been the best here. Let's have a passionate, maybe. Just keep doing what you're doing, you'll be fine, or fans. Just keep doing what you're doing, you'll be fine. Yeah, let's try and gain them some confidence. That worked with Kai and Nathan Dyer. Let's go into the second half, guys. You know, I just want to give them a bit of confidence. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. You can win. We know you can. And here comes Watford. Nice, powerful strike again. What is it because of the moose on their sigil? Is the moose giving them power? Is this how it works? I don't know why my dogs are barking. My dogs obviously didn't like my team talk. Butter, why are you barking? Butter, shut up. It's just a team talk. It's fine. I don't know what's wrong with him. He obviously didn't like the team talk. He's very upset. I'm gonna have to just stop this. 1 second. Sorry, the puppies were upset. They wanted to come watch, apparently, so that's why they were getting upset, because they couldn't see what was going on. It's okay, Butter Bubble. You can watch now. The game's still got 1 half remaining. You didn't miss the whole thing. Grab a drink, grab a beer. But where they go? Okay, now they're sniffing each other's butts. Okay, I'm not sure they really do care about the football, which is a shame. Nothing's happening so far. Okay, here we go. What is it with that camera angle? I hate that camera angle. I need to change that. Whenever it goes to a free kick, you can't see what the hell's going on. And I just kept the camera at the kind of normal default version. So that seems ridiculous if that is... How did that pass beta? How did that pass beta? I mean, we're still in a beta, but I mean, how did it pass alpha? You think someone would have noticed that. Are you? Nice little shot there. Gomez, an old, experienced goalkeeper right there. I've always been a fan of Gomez, actually. We should probably make some changes because we've got some tired legs at the moment. Mesa, Kai, and Hadara. Hadara has to come off. Sam Klukas can play there, so I'm going to put him... He's good at tackling and marking, so I'm going to allow this. Let's go full back and support. Let's do that. Kai and Mesa. We've got Tom Carroll to bring on. I'm going to bring on Mesa. I don't think he's been playing well. We'll swap Sanchez for box-to-box, and we'll make you an advanced one. I like these two in this position. Kai will stay on because I've seen from him he obviously cares. He obviously tries those slide tackles and stuff. And he could obviously do a good free kick if we need him to. So he can stay on for now. Abraham's not having a good game. That's a good point. Bartley does have a yellow, though. Let's leave them both on for a little bit more and see how it goes. I just want to take off those 2 players at least. Bartley or Abraham. We'll see how they do in the next few minutes. And we'll see which one maybe is a problem. Kai, though, with a corner. Didn't get it to anyone. I thought I fixed the corners, but they still don't look very good. I might have to try and tweak them once again. Bartley, Kai gets it to Carroll. What are you going to do? Carroll just going to run? Just going to run at goal and just lightly place it into Gomez's hands? Is that your tactic? It's not a good tactic. Okay, let's go back. I want to... Did I crash the game? Okay, let's go back to this. I'm thinking of taking off Bartley. He's tired, though. We're almost near the... Butter, what's... But I don't think Burr wants me to take off... Butter! Stop, Butter! What is wrong? Bartley has the yellow card, but Tammy's really tired, and we could try and go for that. So really, do I want to go for the last goal, really? Or do I want to help Bartley make sure he doesn't get sent off? I think I'm going to go for taking off Tammy, because really what we've got here is the fact that there's only like 20 minutes left, so him being sent off, maybe we could still hold on. Also, he might not get that, and I think we can trust him. Sam Klukas has also been brought into defence. We haven't brought in any new attacking players, so I think Bonnie would be best right here. Let's go for that, and I better change how we are doing some tactics as well. I need to do that once he goes on, because we're doing with low crosses to try and, stop defences which are good at headers and stuff. And because Tammy, he's not the best at heading, so I feel it's good to get some low crosses into him instead. But obviously with Bonnie, that's not as big a deal. So let's go into tactics 1 second. Let's change that for a second. Low crosses. Let's go for just mixed crosses. I'm fine with any. I think Bonnie can handle any type of cross. He's happy with anything. And let's go into the last 20 minutes with all our changes made. It's out of my hands now. Same shots, mostly the same on target. They had more possession, but, goals are what win the game. And there we go. Klukas stole the ball there. Good job there. Brought him on to do just that. Sanchez, that was not a good pass, Sanchez. Though Bonnie has the ball. Bonnie's actually good at passing, we found. He's still our, best pass percentage at the moment. Are you, though, going to Bonnie? Oh, Bonnie! You could have tried to push Abraham out of the first team if you scored the winner there. I would have loved you for that. But there we go. Sanchez, though, manages to grab the ball. What's he going to do now? Gets it into the middle to Bonnie there, I think. Bartley gets it to Carroll. Gets it to Wilfred. Oh, how did you miss? Was he offside, though? I think he might have been offside anyway, it looked like. But, oh, how did he miss that? Here comes Watford now. Are you kidding me? Is that a penalty? What? How is that a penalty? No, nothing, like, they barely touched him. I'm not sure if that was in the box, but he barely touched him. Fab, yes! Fab! Sorry. That was, Fab. Oh, thank you so much. He saved the penalty. Now, if we lose now, I'm going to be very upset, because he did a great save there. Hopefully we can, if we got the win as well, I'd feel very bad for Watford, but we've stolen it from them. Bonnie, come on. This is your last chance, possibly. Are you? We know you can do magic with your foot there. What was that, are you? But he gets... hit it into the Watford defenders. I mean, come on. Guys, you gotta do better than this. Kai, the highlight is still going here, guys. The highlight is still going. It may not be... Are you? Gets it to Bonnie. Bonnie, what are you going to do? Oh, just get tackled. Okay. Okay. Please, can you tell us ahead of time, Bonnie, if you're going to do that? Bonnie gets the ball again. He's got a second chance. And he smashes it out into the fans. Great. I've not been impressed with Bonnie today. See, this is why Abraham is better so far this season. We had a few good chances at the end here that could have won us the game. Some of those chances could have won us the game if it had just been a nice finish there. But it wasn't meant to be. We've still got a few minutes here. Come on. We deserve this. I think we've been playing better in the second half than before. There was no one there. Sanchez. Back to Kai. Sanchez. Come on, Sanchez. The young man from Bayern Munich. Norton. Gets it kind of to IU, but the other player got it. Okay. Okay. Guys, maybe we should do some shooting practice next time, because, yeah, a lot of your shots in the second half have not been so great. A lot of them have just been going away from goal. You do know what the goal is, guys. Yeah? It's like a highlight every minute now. Both teams are going crazy just trying to search for this last goal for either of them to win. We've given the ball to Watford, though. They gave it back, though. Bartley got the ball. They've got the ball back, though, again. Now there's Gray going on Tidini. Oh, how did he not score that either? So many chances for both teams to take the win. What is going on right now? My heart can't take this. Fab, you are just the best. He is just the best. I mean, it has to be said here. The performance we've seen of him this season are just incredible. Bonnie gets the ball. Dyer's up there just with him and Bonnie. Can Bonnie beat him? He's got fresh legs, but not fresh striking. Why did I bring on Bonnie? I'm really regretting that now. I should have taken off Bartley. But he's done well, obviously. They haven't scored so far, so he must be doing a good job. Oh, God. 5 minutes left of this. The last 5 minutes have been highlight after highlight after highlight. How are we going to cope for another 5 minutes? This is going to be the longest game I've ever seen. Feels like the longest game I've seen in ages. Kai getting the ball to Dyer. Bonnie's on his own. 1-to-1. Bonnie! No. I hope that would be his Aguero moment. But no, it was not. It was the opposite. It was abysmal. I mean, because he has those fresh legs, he has been running really well. So I got to give him that. Abraham was looking really tired, so he probably couldn't make probably couldn't have made some of those runs as well as Bonnie, but just those finishing. We definitely should have won this game, I feel like, with those chances. Those are some really, really good chances. Watford's chances I don't think have been as good, apart from that penalty, of course. But, you know, that you can't count that. Fab is just too good. You're not going to score a penalty against Fab. Rickarlson, oh, he couldn't get a good ball in. Bartley there, got the ball. See, Bartley, I trust Bartley. He's done really well this game. We got 20 shots this game. Wow, we don't normally get this many shots. That's not normally how we play. I think maybe a draw is fair here. Both teams were really good. Either could have stole it this game. So you know what? I think a draw here was quite fair. Yeah, there we go, a draw. I'm happy with that. It means another game where we get points, and that's what we want. I'm happy with that. You know what? Yeah. I'm happy with the overall performance of the team. Just not you, Bonnie. Just not you. And in some ways, Abraham didn't play well when he was on either. But yeah. Swansea lose ground and race to qualify. Well, I mean, that's such high expectations. That's ridiculous. Let's look at the competition right now. We're 8th now in the game with 33 points. Very nice. Only 7 more points and we'll have 40. So there we go. That means we'd definitely be... I think we're definitely safe. Yeah, we're 13 points away from relegation. I can't see them catching up. I've been so proud of these guys. I hope you join us next time where we will be playing Southampton in the semi-final of the League Cup. Please let us get to the final. I would love to do that in our first season as Swansea manager. I don't care who we're playing against. It would just be amazing. So yeah, I hope you'll join us then. I've been NG Paradox, and this has been Swansea. Flying high.